Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about how to light up our room studio with just only one budget light. So today we are going to try a variety of setup and change the angle to see which setup produce the most desirable result in a small studio room. So first we need to find our light. Okay guys, so this one is the Zhiyun CX100 COB light, which is a budget lighting for our studio. It has a battery grip attached to it, which means you get rid of all the cable, the wire, just turn on here and you can start to shoot on the go like this, which is just like holding on a camera. So for the name suggests, it is a 100-watt light. It also have an integrated battery grip attached to it. This is the bicolor light. You can change the temperature from 2700 Kelvin to 6500. It has a 4500 milliamps battery capacity and it supports a runtime up to 30 minutes with full power. So now it's about 10% of the lighting intensity, and for the lighting I'm putting on 45 degree, which is super close to me. You can see the light is actually quite harsh towards my face. So now let's try to move it backwards a few steps back. So now for the light is about 10% and I have moved it a few steps back, which is around 2 steps. So bear in mind right now I'm shooting on my Sony ZV-E10 Mark II and it is at f1.4 1/50 shutter speed. The ISO right now is sitting at just over 200. So looking through the monitor screen, I can see that this is okay, this seems good, but there is a really harsh shadow. So now I've pushed it backwards again. As you can see, even though at lighting of 10%, so my face details is okay, it seems okay. It's just a little bit too harsh, you can see. There's so many shadow. So now I'm at 50% lighting intensity. Just now was at 10%. So now how do you guys feel? Immediately I can feel that the room is more brighter than usual. So yep, there is a lot of harsh shadow towards that. Holy moly, this is 100%. As you can see, the light is really strong. My ISO is blinking at 125, which means that it is too bright for my ISO even though it is sitting at 125. So this is the second setup. As you can see, it is also the same 45 degree angles, but this time the light is above me. So you can see there is a lot of harsh shadows. Yep, right now it is at 10% lighting. So yep, I've pushed it back 2 more steps. I can still see the shadow. Yep, but that's okay. Most importantly is my face details. But of course you can see there's a harsh shadow here. So this time I'm shooting at 40% brightness. So how do you guys feel? Yes, it is a little bit too bright here. So now I'm going to push my light backwards a little bit more. So yep, how do you guys feel about this? It is at 40% lighting and I just push it back a little bit more. The light is directly on this angle. Yep, it is on this angle. 45 degree angles again. Oh, I think this is much better than before. Okay, so this is 100% brightness. Bear in mind, this is a 100-watt light, which is super powerful for this price. The Zhiyun CX100 is really capable of generating 100 watt of light. So you can see it is super bright. Everything is so bright. Well, as you can see, how does it perform? I can even do a product review here, you see. Okay guys, so right now I've turned the angle of the light towards the ceiling. It is actually bouncing towards the ceiling and the light is well dispersed across the room. I can see the room is actually well lit right now. But how do you guys feel about, the performance of a talking head shot with this light? So is it better than before? Let's quickly see a comparison. This is the third setup where I actually launched my Zhiyun CX100 towards the ceiling. So how do you guys think about this setup? Okay, this is a 40% lighting. Let's turn it to 100%. Wow, this looks really good. I mean, yep, the room is well lit, f1.4, and the ISO is over 125. So is it harsh on my face? Again, this is looking great, but I can see there is a shadow of me towards the shelf here, the bookshelf. But overall, I think this is quite good because this is well lit. Everything is well lit and the shadow is not so harsh towards me. It's actually better if I move my camera in front. So yep, let's sit towards closer to my camera and maybe adjust my angle. In this way, you will not see so much shadow because yeah, if I move my hand lesser, you won't see any shadow towards my face and my shirt or anything. So in this case, I can also comfortably do some review, some products towards the camera without so much shadow. So this might be the most ideal setup for you to achieve a good lighting with the Zhiyun CX100 with just one single light in a budget room studio. Okay guys, so right now my light is actually 4 steps back, which is directly towards my face. Yes, it is 0-degree angle, just directly in front of my face. So how do you guys feel about this performance? Immediately I can see this is quite harsh. Even though at 40% it performs quite well, it is well lit, but it is very harsh towards my face. So now the light is actually 3 steps back. So for some reason you can see, yeah, there's a shadow of my camera here because the light is actually just in front of me and it is shooting directly over this angle. So yep, now I've put it back in the same positions and now the light is facing towards the ceiling. So how do you guys feel? It is not so harsh anymore compared to direct angle towards my face. I think this could be better than just now when it's on a 45-degree angles because you just have one light, this will produce an even lighting towards your face. And can you see many shadow? No, you see, I don't see quite a lot of shadow towards my body. So I think this one is my favorite lighting with just one light in front of me shooting directly over the ceiling. So guys, comments down below what is your favorite setup and also let me know whether how can I improve this. This Zhiyun CX100 is actually a professional grade lighting because it is capable of generating 100 watts of light, which is same as the more expensive Zhiyun X100. And also you can purchase the universal Bowen's mount adapter and mount a larger softboxes to achieve the more cinematic lighting. So bear in mind, this is a 100-watt light. You don't actually need 100 watt. Normally in a room studio here, 60 watt is well enough. So maybe you can just put it at 50%. 50% of 100 watt, you can know it is around 50 watt. So maybe you do the math, just put it at 40%, it's a 40 watt light. So it is enough and it can last you over 1 hour long without any cables or wires. So one thing I dislike about this light is that we cannot remove the battery. Yes, the battery is thick and built in inside the light. So you can see it is actually, the size is not small, but how I wish I can detach the battery so I can actually keep it inside my bag more freely and easily. So quickly some bonus, let's try to shoot S-Log 3. So yep, I'm on flexible ISO, it's on f1.4 and 1/50 shutter speed. So let's do some color grading. How do you guys feel about this? So, but one thing I noticed, there is still some shadow if I'm speaking towards here over my neck. So I need to sit back and relax so you couldn't see the shadow anymore. Yep, is there a lot of shadows? No, there's not a lot of shadows. So yep, I can also comfortably do some sort of product review over here. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. That's all. So let me know down in the comment section below what you will want to see in the future and also how I can improve this video. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.